Welcome to the Irish in the UK. This week we're coming to you from the Lullavita restaurant in Liverpool for a joint birthday celebration. Sheila Brickland and Marie Foster are celebrating their birthdays. We'll be having great music from Joe Keegan, Louise Rogan and great Irish dancing from the Bulger Cunningham School of Irish Dancing. Later in the show, we'll be at the Irish World Heritage Centre in Manchester for the visit of the Rabling House musical. So sit back, relax and enjoy the show.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Marie. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you, young heart. To yourself be true. Don't be loved fool when love really don't love you. Love don't love you. Oh, young heart. To yourself be true. Don't be loved fool when love really don't love you.
Sheila, many congratulations. Are you enjoying the celebration?
Oh, thank you, Martin. Yeah, we've had a great time. We've been to New York. We've had birthday meals. We've had parties, birthday cakes. Yeah, I am 75 now.
Well, listen, I think there's a few more birthday cakes going to be eaten tonight.
2 more tonight, yeah. 1 for Marie and 1 for me. Be nice, though.
Now, it's a lovely occasion for you because you've got all your family around you here and, of course, your friends.
Marie and I were friends before I met Damien. There's lots of mutual friends and family here, so yeah, it's nice to get together with everybody.
And Damien, I know that you always speak so much about family and you keep your family together, and of course your family work with you in the company as well. It's great to see everybody here.
It's amazing really, Martin, and really, I've said it before many times, Sheila is the glue that keeps us together.
Yeah.
So without her, we wouldn't have the family. And I'm so proud of her. It's amazing.
And it's great to see as well that so many people have turned up tonight. The dancers was great, the music was good. It's a great occasion.
It is, yeah, and really wouldn't expect anything else for 2 lovely people that are here tonight, Sheila and Marie. And, you know, you couldn't ask for more. And they deserve what they get, you know.
Now, Claire, you must feel very happy tonight because your mum's had a lovely celebration.
Yeah, she's had lots of celebrations and we had a great time in New York as well.
And it's great to see so many of the Irish connections here as well.
Yeah, I love seeing the Irish dancers, as I miss going with all the girls that I used to dance with, so I can't wait to take Emily when she's old enough to go.
I was a bit disappointed I didn't see you on the dance floor tonight.
I won't be dancing for a while.
Emma, I know you was away with your mum last week. Did you have a nice time?
It was lovely, Martin, yeah. We had a really good time.
Tell us, what was the weather like?
Just the same as here, really. Wasn't too cold. We had 1 day of rain, but it was good. That was the day we went shopping though, so it didn't rain on our parade.
Now, I know that your mum is a great lady for looking after all her grandchildren, and they mean so much to her.
Oh yeah, she's really good. She loves her grandchildren, especially the boys as well. And they love her just as equally. My dad and my mum were in Dublin this week, and the boys couldn't wait to see her. But they fight over her, so one had to go one night and Thomas had to go on his own today.
And I know she's good for babysitting for you as well, Claire.
Yeah, Emily loves going to Nanny Pops.
Now, Shona, of course, great celebrations here tonight at the Lollavita restaurant.
Oh yeah, it's been brilliant. Good turnout for both Marie and my mum as well.
Now, how is the restaurant going these days for you?
It's really busy. Coming up to Christmas now, we're fully booked. I think nearly every weekend, and Christmas Day is fully booked with a waiting list as well.
That's really good. Actually, you're getting a great feedback down in Manchester, because we know that there were some people up here from Manchester last week and they were talking so much about the food, how good it was and how good the service and how nice the staff were.
Yeah, they came up for the weekend, booked a hotel just so they could come to the restaurant, and they said they really enjoyed it, which was nice to hear.
Now, I know that your mum and dad and of course Claire and Emma, they're all great supporters here of yourself here at the restaurant, but it's great to have family support, isn't it?
Oh yeah, obviously everyone supports us, but it's always nice to know that your family are always there to support you.
Damien, you must be very proud of your family.
Very proud. I mean, why wouldn't you be? Look at the amazing people. All the people here are amazing, especially these 4 people are so close to me. And my wife is just, I can't even express how good she is.
How much you mean to me. There must be some other way to make you see. It takes my heart and soul, you know I'll pay the price. Everything that I possess, I gladly sacrifice. Oh, you to me are everything, the sweetest song that I can sing. Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Marie, many congratulations. What a wonderful family occasion.
Yes, it is. Thank you, Martin.
Now, of course, there's great celebrations here tonight at the Lollavita, but you're a great Irish person, lots of Irish connection.
I have, yeah, all my family's Irish, my mum, my dad, and all my aunties and uncles.
And of course, your cousin to Damien Brickland.
Yeah, I'm very close to Damien, he's my cousin, yeah.
Now, Damien has told me a lot about you, that you had great friendship, and when you were growing up, you were always very close.
Yeah, very close. We're like brother and sister.
Shirley, now you're Marie's sister. Tell me, what was she like growing up?
She was always our big sister, and she's always looked out for us.
Well, I can tell that, because you know there's so many people has told me a lot about Marie, all about the good things she does in life and how she was so kind and generous to people.
Marie's a nurse in her profession, so she's always had that care and quality.
Laura, tell me what it was like growing up with your mum when you were a young girl and a teenager.
Oh, my mum's been my role model. She's very inspirational, she's very kind and caring, and she's everybody's mum. Everybody always turns to her for problems. She's very genuine and honest.
Hayley, what would you like to say to your mum tonight?
Happy birthday, Mum, and look at the turnout for the night. She truly deserves it.
Now, Steve, you're the quiet member of the family.
It's not a case of that, it's just like you can't get a word in edgeways with 3 women.
Have they taken you over to County Dublin and sampled the Guinness?
Well, I've never been to Ireland, to be honest.
Oh, come on, Marie, what are you playing at?
Well, that's it. That's on our bucket list.
Now, you're having a joint celebration, of course, with Sheila Brickland tonight.
Yeah, we'd like to thank them for doing this, because we really appreciate it. I couldn't thank them more for everything they've done.
Thank you for the hospitality.
Food's amazing. Everyone should try it. It's lovely.
Lovely. Well, listen, great to speak to you all, and many congratulations.
I've got a special request for Johnny Tierney, who lives in Leeds. A speedy recovery to you, Johnny, from all the Brickland family in Liverpool.
And 7 lonely years is your sentence. You're going to find the endless line, far away from my friends and relations, to follow the black velvet wine.
Louise, what an incredible night here at the Lollavita.
Thank you, that's been a really good atmosphere, really good party. I think everyone was just up for it.
Now, Louise, look, you've done a lot of singing, of course, in your career, but tell us a little bit about yourself.
Been singing, since I was about 9 or 10, and just doing the gigs and doing the rounds. I love country music, though. That's where my heart is. So that's where I started. And in the last couple of years, I've been fortunate enough to support Nathan Carter on tour, and that's been a real blast for me. I was with him a couple of weeks ago up in Scotland. He's just such a talented guy, but down to earth with it as well. And the crowd, I mean, I was a support act to warm the crowd up, but the crowd are already absolutely sizzling by the time they get there.
And of course, during your career, you've sang everywhere, as you quite rightly said, but you've done some TV shows as well and some TV work back a little bit.
Yeah, that's how I started. When I was about 11, I was on a show called Going Live. Don't know if you ever remember that, with Philip Schofield. Yeah. I was on that, and Michael Barrymore's show. And I've been to Abbey Road Studios to record with Brian May as well when I was younger. So yeah, I've done quite a few little different things over the years. But my heart is country music, so you know that's where I really enjoy singing.
Hiya guys, Nathan here, just dropping by to say a massive happy birthday to Sheila and Marie. Sorry I can't be there with you tonight at the Lullavita, but I hope you have a smashing night and a good old sing-song. And as long as Damien's there, I'm sure the bar will be packed and flowing. Have a great one. See you soon.
I'm all about that bass, about that bass.
Congratulations to Sheila and Marie, and I'm sure the two ladies are still celebrating. Now in part 2 we'll be at the Irish World Heritage Centre in Manchester for the visit of the Rabling House musical. See you in a few minutes. Welcome back to the show. We are here at the Irish World Heritage Centre for the visit of the Rabling House musical. There's a huge crowd inside with great excitement, so we're going inside to enjoy the music and have a bit of fun. Joe, can you tell me, where did the original idea come from about the Rabling House?
Well, Martin, we go back to the 1990s, the late 1990s, and pirate radios were all the go in Limerick, as they were in all parts of Ireland, but in particular in Limerick, and we had one particularly good one in Limerick. Guy was ahead of the posse altogether there, and we did outside broadcasts, and I had a programme called the Rabling House, and we went around to pubs and community halls, homes, anywhere we could get a gathering of people together, and they sang, they played and they danced, and I wound up after a couple of years with about 1,000 people having been recorded in those shows, and I came to the natural conclusion that there must be a lot of talent out there, and so we picked I think it was about, I'm not sure how many we picked, but there was quite a few we picked as being the best, and we put them together in a show which we put on and took a real chance in putting it on at the University Concert Hall in Limerick. Now we'd never even put on a show in a local hall at that stage, but we went for the top straight away, 1,000 seats, and filled every one of them. I think mainly because the groups that we put together, it was their chance to show off in front of their grandparents and their cousins and their neighbours, and so they all flocked in, and we made a nice packet of money. And with that, we came up with the idea. Somebody suggested, a man from Manchester in actual fact said it, Mike Doyle, his connections back to our place, and he said, would you not come over and entertain the exiles? And that's what we've been doing for the last 18 years. We've come here 20 times in all, with a show of about generally between 20 and 25 people come on the coach with us, and I suppose 15 to 20 would be up on the stage at any particular show, and they're the best of traditional music, song, dance and storytellers, and humour is probably the main thing with the Rabling House. And we have an 82-year-old woman who will tell stories that nobody else could get away with. But we couldn't come without her at this stage, and that's Chrissy Roach, for instance, and we have others as well.
Now, of course, you brought out a CD as well, and this CD, of course, features a lot of great music and song. Tell me about that.
The CD, I've been writing a few songs for a good while, back since the Pirate days in actual fact, and I'd say I've written about 20 songs only, and 19 of them are actually on the CD. So because when you're sort of around in the music business, and even though I can't sing, I know people with recording studios, I know people with that can sing and are very good and would be fairly well known locally, at least back in Kerry, and they all at one stage or another have recorded one of my songs. Then the big break came. I wrote a song about a guy who built a road from Listowel to Cork to the Button Market back in 1750s. Right? And then I imagined a journey that a man might make from Listowel with 2 firkins of butter down that road to the Butter Market. And we entered the song into the Sean McCarthy Ballad competition, and much to our surprise, it won. It ran away with the thing.
Do you want your old lobby washed down? And she smiles every day as she passes the way. Said you want your old lobby washed down. Oh, the other day the old landlord called in for his rent, and I told him no money I had. Oh, besides, 'twasn't fair for to ask me to pay, 'cause the times were so awfully bad. And he felt discontent for not getting his rent, and he shook his big head with a...
Kay, how long have you been involved with the Rambling House?
Well, I've been involved with the Rambling House Tours of England for the past 20 years. This is our 20th tour, and there are 20 of us on this tour, musicians, singers, dancers and storytellers. We left Tralee this morning on an O'Shea's of Kerry coach at 3 a.m, so some of us never got to bed last night, but we're raring to go here tonight.
You have, and you'll get a rousing reception here in Manchester.
Yes, we've got a lot of fans here. They're in already, waiting for us to go. And then tomorrow we head to Birmingham. We've had a show in Birmingham on every one of our tours.
Of course, you got a great reputation, because I know last year you were here and many other years, but so many people told great stories about what they enjoyed and how they enjoyed it last year.
Well, yes, but you see, we come here and we're really the traditional Irish Rambling House. It's based around the old kitchen where the neighbours rambled in and told the stories and sang a song before they went home. And we have a lot of storytellers with us over the years. At home in Ireland, we used to do the summer shows for the tourists, but then it all came about through a Limerick radio station that Joe was on. And we had such great talent on that. We put on shows at the University Concert Hall in Limerick. The council there asked us to open Limerick Civic Week, which we did, and from that we got enough money to get a group to travel to England, because we got requests in from England to come and entertain the exiles.
How difficult is it to keep it going and keep new people involved?
Well, there is great talent out there, and we do travel around a bit to find talent, just to vary it a little bit each time. But some people with us on the tour have been with us on every tour. Like we've got Chrissy Roach now from Newcastle West, and if we didn't bring Chrissy, we'd have questions to answer.
This fellow was up at the counter all day, and he was drinking away, except for the wife, the two were there. And the barman kind of said to him, "Do you know what, you lot drank now, you know the barman now, the way they'd stand you and all that. Have another drink," he said, "on me." "No," he said, "I'll have no more now," he said, "because if I had another drink now," he said, "I'd feel it in the morning." And the wife said, "Have another one anyway," she said, "and you can feel it tonight." Yeah.
Chrissy, tell me, what's your involvement in the show?
Well, came since the very first show, and I'm the storyteller on the show every year, yeah.
Right, and where do you get your stories from?
Well, you pick 'em up listening to 'em, and sometimes this lady rings me up and tells me she heard a good one last night, and for fear she'd forget it, she'd ring me up and I'd write it down. They're the best of 'em that she has.
So you're going to be letting us hear a few of them tonight?
Oh, you'll hear plenty tonight, yes, yes.
And I could tell by that scarf you've got on, of course, you're a great Limerick.
The Liam McCarthy, we're the Liam McCarthy.
True and true.
And we earned it well, didn't we?
Oh, yeah, we did, and congratulations to you.
Thanks very much.
There's Calpamore, there's Doon, there's Kilmallock, rough and cruel, Shanna Golden and a Skeeton too, I see. Newcastle West and Abbeyfield, Sweet Adair and O'Rathpeel, and my lovely native village of Rory. In my dreams I oft
Now, Doris, tell me what you're doing in the show.
I'm the singer, one of the singers.
Right,
And I
okay.
sing mostly traditional, traditional, and I'm singing the Limerick Vales tonight, which is one of the favourites, but I love singing. I've been coming for the last 20 years as well.
So you all seem to be a long time involved in the Rambling House.
We are, we just love
now.
it, yeah, both of us, yeah.
Right, okay. Of course, this stems back to was all living in Ireland when we were young kids, and we'd all have the half door.
Thing, and people would come in and they'd have a half set, I remember as well, and they might have a game of cards in the middle of it, and they'd play for a goose or a turkey, and there mightn't even be a goose or a turkey there.
Yeah. Probably wasn't, but still they had good fun.
Oh, you have the fun anyway, have the crack. It's all about a bit of fun, isn't it?
Yeah, well, absolutely. Now, people have told me that you're the senior citizen of the Rambling House.
I'll be 81 at Christmas.
Well, many congratulations.
Month's time. There you are now. I think I'll get married again.
Well, you'd never know. You might find a man here tonight.
Some mice, yeah. Oh, they're lining up, I heard.
Are they? Well, when they hear a few of your stories, I'm sure they'll be throwing themselves at your feet.
It is the other way they'd be going.
What a fantastic show and a great night's entertainment. And if the Rambling House is in your area, try and get along to see it. You'll really enjoy it. Now that brings us to the end of the show for this week. Don't forget Henry McGlade is back next Thursday evening at 7 o'clock, and we are here with the Irish in the UK at 7:30. Both shows are repeated on a Saturday night between 8 and 9 p.m. and again on a Tuesday lunchtime at 1 p.m. All on Showcase TV, Sky Channel 455. See you next time.